Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for the 12th of March. Okay, let's see what's come in. It all just kind of flopped out. Let's see. We've got the Justice card, the Fool, the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Ooh, you seem to have a few little secret plans happening here in the background. So you might have something going on, like a little side thing or side idea or hustle or side plan or side relationship, something going on in the side here where it's like there's some kind of new reset to a contract or new contract that comes in around that is actually really nice with the Justice card and the Fool. There's some kind of new contractual agreement that comes through, which is really fantastic. But it's like you agreeing to do something, or that there is opportunity to step into a new possibility in some way and agreeing to that. Now, we've got the two scales coming in here with the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like it's wanting to restore some kind of balance when it comes to fairness as well, and even fairness when it comes to resources. That's something that could be a theme around what's come in, because we do have the Five of Cups in the center, which is that perhaps there's something that's been really disappointing or something that's hurt you or something, a little bit of heartache. There's something here that has been really a source of emotional conflict. And it feels like, okay, there's some kind of new contractual agreement that you're stepping into, whether this is something really obvious or not, because we have the Seven of Swords, and this feels like this is potentially the result of something you've been thinking on around in the background and haven't been telling somebody, or you need to activate this and not tell anybody, or keep your cards a bit close to your chest. So it's like this is something that's just kind of for you for the moment. Like maybe you're just only telling a few people that need to know. It's on a need to know basis, or maybe, you know, something has just been, you know, this is kind of energy of like, you know, I'm starting a new business, or I'm starting some kind of like a new tarot channel, for example. I'm not, but it's just if somebody did. And so then they're doing it, maybe they're not telling, or they're starting a side hustle. They're not telling their actual work, their main job. I've got this other side hustle, but so they're doing two things at once, which is what this Two of Pentacles is. So it feels like there's something that you're doing on top of something already existing that you need to be a little bit discreet about what you're planning or how you're going about this, or you have had the need to do that. But that is what is necessary. It's kind of like potentially having had to make some really, you know, tough calls or decisions here in order to restore balance to a situation that hasn't been fair, because it feels like whatever the other person or party or situation is, it's like there's no point telling them or connecting to them or letting the other know, the other established order or person or situation know. This is something that you've kind of got to go off and do without them knowing, or making those plans. Just for the moment, you know, that may all come out in the open eventually, but for the moment it feels like by telling certain people or keep putting this in the open, it will hinder it, or you won't, it'll stop you from doing it, or it will somehow, it just feels like it's like there was a necessary kind of hiding or having to reveal at the right time what these plans are. So because it may not have worked out in your favor otherwise. It's kind of interesting. Don't normally get it's important to kind of be a little bit discerning and keep your cards, or be a bit sneaky even, like that can come through with it. But it does feel like there's something that it's like, I need to take action here, and the other situation is not going to make it better. They're not going to understand. They're not going to be reasonable. Or it's like, this could be when somebody's going, I don't like my job anymore, or I can't stand my boss. I'm looking for something else, but I'm not going to tell them that I'm looking. So I'm actively applying for new jobs, but I might not necessarily tell them. Or, you know, there's something that, you know, that's somebody in your life, you might really love them. You might have a really wonderful rapport with them. And it's like, I just can't tell you about this now because I know you're going to convince me not to do it. And I really need to trust my instincts here. I need to trust my gut. I need to activate some something new that feels right for me that I am agreeing to and owning. So whatever it is, it's the need for some kind of discretion and perhaps even secrecy that has been needed, and that there is some kind of new agreement or new activation that comes through that can rebalance any kind of past hurts or disappointments. And but it's a bit of a balancing act, still working with the energy. And your energy might feel like you have more than one thing on your plate, two very strong energies. You might have to feel like you're in between those two energies, or your energy might feel stretched in some way. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a balancing act while you're working out what's going on here. So it does feel positive in that the Justice card and the Fool is the new contract and the new agreement being activated that can restore the balance. It's just like I said, it's about the way that you go about it. It doesn't need to be up and open. It's very confidential, perhaps. Be really aware of who you're trusting with this information, or what you need to conceal in order to kind of do what's right for you. So that is, yeah, it's unusual. I don't usually get these kind of messages, but that is the reading, and for the 12th. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments, and take care.